What it do, what it do, what it do. Tap in. We in the streets with it. We in the hood. Tap in, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Was all good. Yeah, Louisiana legend. We are back in Louisiana, outside, where it's nighttime. We ain't worried about nothing. Y'all come on, tap into the channel. Number one content YouTube channel on YouTube. This video is for entertainment purpose use only. Everything is allegedly. Yeah, what it do, what y'all got going, you hear me? Man, be real in the field out here in Louisiana, man. We trenches, we in the gutter for real, man. Yeah, we was hard to make it out, you know. When you make it out, you gotta take another route. I'm telling you, don't come back when you get rich, you hear me? When you get that bag up. Cause in Louisiana, they gonna smash something, you hear me? They be hating. They don't wanna see you shine, they don't wanna see you grind. Man, I'm telling you. Y'all tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Louisiana legend, y'all know how we rockin'. Gotta talk slick so the charges don't stick. Yeah, shout out to TrapSquadC, you hear me? Make sure y'all be on the lookout, you hear me? TrapSquadC. August 19th, you hear me? It's up there. What y'all got going, what y'all got going. Wow, what it do, Kevin? We out here thugging like it's legal ducking from them people in Louisiana, you hear me? That's what we doing. We out here. Make sure you go check out TrapSquadC, you hear me? What it do, we in Louisiana, 318 representing, holding it down, you hear me? What y'all got going? Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We in the hood, you hear me? Outside, you hear me? Not like them other YouTubers that be inside. We really outside. What it do? We in the streets. We cross the track, you hear me? From uptown across the track, recognize where you at. What y'all got going, what y'all got going. Tap in, tap in. It's way better outside, you hear me? We always going live. They know where we at. Pull up, you know. Number one content creator. Y'all smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, though, we always outside. You hear me? Call me outside content, you hear me? We really in the streets for real. We not like them other YouTubers, you hear me? Yeah, we in Louisiana, you hear me? 318, holding it down, you hear me? What it do, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We outside, we up, we across the track, you hear me? You already know where we at, from uptown across the track, you hear me? We really in the field for real, you hear me? Tell them other ones, get out the house and go outside and get in the field for real, you hear me? We nothing like HD for president. Real street ties, real street credentials. The streets can vouch, you hear me? Man, y'all tap in, hit that like button, what it do, man. Yeah, make sure y'all go check out TrapSquadC, you heard me? Yeah, we out here. We in the hood, in the trenches, thugging for real, you heard me? Thugging like it's legal, ducking from them people. What it do, tap in, you heard me? Yeah, we out here. I'm telling you, we be in the trenches for real, you hear me? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you hear me? What it do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Louisiana Legend YouTube channel, y'all know how we rockin', #1 content creator. What y'all got going, tap in, you hear me? We'll cross the track. In Louisiana, we'll get real in the field, you heard me? What's really real, you heard me? Y'all tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, we really be out here, we really be active, allegedly. They know what we be. Come on, pull up, you know. Otherwise, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you heard me? We'll cross the track, you heard me? Outside, at nighttime, y'all see it, and we live. We not like them other YouTubers that be inside, you heard me? Making all that other false content, you know, acting like they really in the streets for real. We in the streets for real, you heard me? Shout out to Hot Boy Major TV, you heard me? Shout out to Uncle Bang, you heard me? Yeah, shout out to TrapSquadC. Make sure y'all go check out TrapSquadC August 19th, you heard me? Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. What it do. Y'all tap in, hit that like button. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Go and subscribe to the channel, #1 content. YouTube channel, you heard me? Man, we might ride on someone, we might rob someone, ain't no telling. This is, everything, unedited. You hear me? Ain't no telling what might happen. I'ma say that Nola and Lafayette, you heard me? Man, the whole state of Louisiana got good seafood, you heard me? It don't matter where you at in Louisiana. We got the best food. Louisiana got the best food. We a different culture, we a different breed, different energy, you heard me? We good people, you heard me? Real Southern hospitality, you heard me? We make you feel at home, you heard me? Yeah, for real. Every place in Louisiana, from the top of Louisiana to South Louisiana, you heard me? Yeah, it goes down in Louisiana. Ain't no place like Louisiana. You heard me? Louisiana is a different place, you heard me? I'm telling you. Real southern hospitality, real good food, you heard me? Then we got the best seasoning, you heard me? I'm telling you, man. Louisiana is what it do, you heard me? Yeah, shout out to Louisiana. Cause right now we in Louisiana with it, you heard me? Reporting live from that 318. Yeah, New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans got some good food, you heard me? Different, that's a different world down there, you know? New Orleans, Baton Rouge, you heard me? Man, y'all ain't living like that where you're from, man, you hear me? Them boys ain't coming like that, man. Ain't don't worry about all that, man. We got it out here, man, you hear me? We got pipes, bikes, you hear me? Whatever you want to call it, ready to strike, you hear me? They already know how we coming, they know where we at, you hear me? They know what we gonna do, pull up, up the scope, up five, nothing. Y'all know how that go. You hear me? Act like you didn't catch that. We gotta talk slick so the charges don't stick, you hear me? What they do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Louisiana, we in the building. You hear me? Somebody just got robbed a few minutes ago, right up the block. You hear me? A dude just got robbed about 6 or 7 pounds. You hear me? Allegedly. You hear me? They sold him 10 pounds of hay because they didn't have the trees. They told the dude the truth. They said it didn't have no seeds. So they just go let them dudes looking for them. They lurking out here, man. Y'all be careful, you hear me? I'm telling you, it's real in the field. Yeah, we in Louisiana, where they really do drill. You hear me? Where your favorite rappers from. Y'all tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Say, make sure y'all go check out that Kevin Gates, you heard me? Make sure y'all go check out that Boosie, that NBA Youngboy, that Fredo Bang, you heard me? Yeah, yeah, make sure y'all go check out that TrapSquadC, you heard me? Man, ain't nobody doing it how we doing it right now. Ain't nobody gonna do it like this. Really be out here in Louisiana, in the streets where it's really real. But the crime rate is through the roof. You hear me? But these dudes are stupid and out their mind and full of them things, wigging and tripping. And you hear me? Yeah, and you gonna have to flip them. You hear me? But yeah, though, we in the field, we in the streets, we in the hood, we thugging like it's legal, really in them trenches, you heard me? Unlike your favorite rappers, you heard me, who really be in the streets for real, really outside content, you heard me? But yeah, though, who your favorite rapper be out here, they just rap about it, you heard me? They maybe used to be out here, but they ain't now, though. But we out here now. You're reporting live, bringing the best content on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. What it do, what it do. We in Louisiana. We in the boot, you heard me? 318 holding it down. What y'all got going, what y'all got going, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you heard me? Yeah, tell them pull up, you heard me? We outside, we ain't tripping, you heard me? We thugging like it's legal ducking from them people. It's hot outside, you heard me? The crime rate just through the roof on me, you heard me? They tripping, we in the trenches for real, we thugging, we outside, we in Louisiana, we out our mind, you heard me? We ain't doing no boss tripping, you heard me? This video is entertainment purpose, you told everything is allegedly, but you heard me, this video is not edited. So you already know what's gonna go down if somebody come plow around here. You heard me? They already know where we at. We two corners round, three houses down. You heard me? They already know. You heard me? Yeah, that's how it going, Louisiana. You heard me? What y'all got going, man? Tap in, tap in. Man, shout out everybody that's rapping. You heard me? Rapping and trapping from Louisiana, allegedly, you heard me? Shout out to every rapper that's rapping from Louisiana. I hope they make it, you heard me? Cause it's hard to make it out this place, you heard me? In Louisiana, you heard me? I'm telling you, it's hard to make it. So when you do make it, man, that's a big accomplishment. You heard me? Cause it's hard, you heard me? For real, we in the trenches for real, man. We out here. What they do, what y'all got going. Man, the block is pumping. Y'all just don't know, you heard me? Y'all just don't know. Man, you heard me? We got it, you heard me? We out here. Tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Man, the trenches is the hood, man. You know, what some rappers can't go, you heard me? What your favorite rappers be rapping about. That's the trenches, you heard me? Where you get real in the field, you heard me? You wanna see the trenches? I'm about to show you. Yeah, we on the block with it, you heard me? Yeah, we on the block, you heard me? Tell them pull up, you heard me? We out here open like why not stop 24/7. Y'all already know how it go. Y'all tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Man, yeah, it's real very interesting because we ain't doing no boss tripping. We out here, you heard me? What they do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Man, yeah, we ain't got no pipe, yeah. Tell them pull up. Yeah, it might look like that, but it ain't like that, you heard me? Looks can be deceived, you heard me? Man, watch who you got around you, you heard me? 'Cause they might drown you, you know? They ain't your real partner, they ain't gonna ride, you heard me? They ain't gonna slide when the other boys come ride. They ain't in the field trying to get one, you hear me? They acting like, you know, they acting like they really like that, but they ain't like that, you know. They know who did that, you heard me? So ain't no excuses, but it's been about a week, you heard me? So what's going on? But we out here going strong, you heard me? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Louisiana Legend YouTube channel. That's what it look like, you hear me? They just found a couple bodies up through there a couple days, allegedly. You heard me? It's really dangerous through that, you heard me? But yeah, though, tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We in the hood, we outside, was good. Number one content creator, you hear me? We really in the streets for real, man. Shout out to Hot Boy Major, man. We really in the streets for real. Ain't worried about nothing. We ain't worried about nothing. We 2 blocks down, 3 houses around. If them boys really won't pull up, you hear me? They know where we at. I'm telling you, man. We 3 streets over, you hear me? I can take y'all around now right now. You hear me? And show you how it go down, you hear me? We 3 streets down, 2 houses down. You hear me? But I can go through that right now, you hear me? Cause we go what we can, you hear me? Go what we can't, you hear me? So what y'all got going? I tell them do what they do. They better, they better put our feet in the air. You hear me? If they better go with the move, make it be their best move. We ain't doing no boss tripping. You heard me? We ain't doing no boss tripping. You heard me? We outside. You heard me? We in the hood. We in the streets where the other YouTubers at. Where they at? They ain't outside. Then we in Louisiana. You heard me? Where it's really dangerous. You heard me? You know. Them boys on that meth, them boys on that joke, you heard me? Them boys out the top, them boys trying to finesse something, you heard me? Them boys trying to wet something. They trying to slide, they trying to ride, you heard me? Allegedly. When y'all tap in, tap in. Yeah, them other boys know what happened the other day, you heard me? When they tried to play, what happened by that stove, when y'all walked 2 corners down, and and they heard them rounds, you heard me, and one got drowned, then you heard sirens, you heard me, heard the ambulance, you heard me, that's all I'ma say, allegedly, but yeah, they know how it go, yeah, we really out here, we in the streets for real, you know, we ain't doing no tripping, you heard me, we really out here, man, tap in, hit that like button, number one content creator, you heard me, Louisiana Legend YouTube channel. Shout out to TrapSquadC, you heard me? Make sure y'all go check them out. Man, ain't no telling what that is, you heard me? Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling what you might hear. You might hear, shots go off, you heard me? You might hear, ain't no telling, you heard me? Man, we living in reality, you heard me? Somebody just got found the other day to a tragedy, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all tripping, man. We ain't really in the streets for real. We in the hood, man. What is you talking about? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. We in Louisiana, 318, holding it down. You heard me? We on the block for real. We out here bringing the best content. We in the streets. That's all that matter. Where them other YouTubers at? They in the house, you heard me? They be in the house talking all that, talking all this, you heard me? We in the streets for real. We out here bringing y'all the best content. Yeah, the mother boys know where we at. You heard me? You know, up the score. I'll catch up, no mustard. You heard me? Yeah, tell them catch up, no mustard. You know, up the score. The mother boys know where we at. You know. But yeah, though, y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We out here, we in the streets for real, bringing the best content on YouTube. Y'all already know how it go, man. Come on now. Yeah, man. Tell them pull up, man. We ain't doing no tripping. We out here. We outside, man. I ain't no on hood, man. We really in the hood, man. I'm telling you, where them other YouTubers at, man? Come on, tell me where them other YouTubers at. We really in the hood, man. We across the track, man. From uptown across the track, man. I'm telling you, man. Recognize where you at, you heard me? You already know, but I'm from uptown, but I'm across that track, you heard me? From, from 5th Street to 10th Street, uptown shit, you know. From Wawa Willow to East Park, you heard me? All the way to Cross. Recognize where you at, you heard me? It goes down, you heard me? Don't act like it don't go down, you heard me? Yeah, don't do that, you heard me? Cause I'm telling you, better go check, better go check the stats, you heard me? Facts is facts, you know? RP to Nusset, you heard me? Y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, on hood, man, we out here on hood, hit the like button, on hood, hit that subscribe button, you hear me? Cause we really in the field, man. I'm out here bringing the best content, man, really in the street. Man, somebody can pass by and do their thing, you hear me? Y'all got it on live, you hear me? We going viral, man. We might go viral, man. Cause ain't no telling what's gonna happen on this live, man. We in a spot right now, man, where no people don't play, you hear me? What up, Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's really real in the field, man. Bodies getting dropped, you hear me? Allegedly. These dudes are tripping on their top, you hear me? You know, oh, them boys rolling out them things, you hear me? So you already know how that go. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, what it do, man. We're right in the boot in Louisiana, 318, holding it down. You're holding the crown. Number one content creator. You heard me? We 2 corners down, 3 houses around. If them boys want to know where we at, You heard me? They already know what's going on. Tell them pull up, you heard me? It can go down on live, you heard me? And y'all gonna see how we rockin', you heard me? Y'all gonna see how we put something up. I'm telling you, it gonna go down, man. We in the hood, we in the trench. I'm telling you, bringing y'all the best content. So, so subscribe to the channel, man. Cause I know other YouTuber doing this. They're in the house, bringing y'all some weak content. You heard me? Wanting to be and trying to be something that ain't in the field where it's real. You heard me? But we out here. You heard me? Shout out to TrapSquadC. You heard me? What they do? Y'all tap in, tap in. Man, shout out to everybody from Louisiana. You heard me? That's doing their thing. You heard me? I hope everybody make it. You heard me? Keep grinding. You heard me? Yeah, though. Man, we out here, man. Y'all smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Tell them pull up. Tell them pull up, man. We ain't doing no boss trip, ain't you heard me? Man, we in Louisiana, man. That's just how we sound, you heard me? We in the booth, man. That's just how we sound, you heard me? Louisiana, man. It's just a Louisiana thing, you heard me? Y'all never understand because y'all ain't nothing like us, man. Y'all ain't nothing like Louisiana. Y'all want to be like us. Y'all taking our sway. Y'all taking everything y'all we do, man. You heard me? But y'all can't do it how we do it, man. Ain't nobody doing it like Louisiana, man. They already know how we rocking, man. Ain't no other place like it, man. I'm telling you. Y'all might as well come down here and see how we rockin', you heard me? You know, it's really real out here, man. Y'all think it's a gang, man. You know, y'all better ask NBA Youngboy, Kevin Gates, Boosie, Hurricane Chris, you heard me? Y'all better ask all them boys, you heard me? Louisiana ain't nothing to play with, you heard me? They'll tell you. They can vouch, you heard me? They can vouch, you heard me? Yeah, we out here. Ain't worried about nothing, you heard me? Thinking like it's legal ducking from the people. Gotta talk slick so the charges don't stick, you hear me? But we ain't worried about nothing, you hear me? Yeah, tell them pull up, man. Y'all, it might go down on live, you hear me? So yeah, let me know what y'all think, you hear me? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man. We ain't doing no tripping, you hear me? We ain't like main music, you hear me? We ain't no main music, you hear me? We in Louisiana, you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, I already know how the crime rate is through the roof in Louisiana and they won't play out here, man. Y'all better stop doing that, you hear me? It's really real out here in the field, you hear me? For real. Man, what y'all got going, tapping in, man? What it do? I'm telling you, but we out here, man. I'm bringing out the best content in the street. What other YouTuber is doing it. Ain't nobody else outside at this time, man. No boys in the house. You hear me? They safe and sound. You hear me? They ain't trying to hit no gunshot sounds. You hear me? Allegedly. But y'all might hear anything out here. You hear me? Yeah, we really out here in the streets for real. Tap in, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Man, Louisiana, we in the building, 318 holding it down, man. Tap in. Number one content creator, man. What y'all got going, man? Yeah, you know. Two dudes just got found the other day, you heard me? Yeah, it really be real in the field, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that, you hear me? Cause y'all ain't in the streets for real, man. We in the streets for real, bringing the best content, man. And we outside. Where y'all at right now? Inside. Man, they ain't here no more, you hear me? It's really real in the field, you hear me? Them boys beef 2 blocks away, so you got sleep with a cage, you hear me? I'm telling you, it's really real in the field in Louisiana. The next street over you might be beefing with 20 dudes, you hear me? You go down 2 more streets, you hear me? You might be beefing with 30 dudes. That's just how it go, you hear me? But we outside, we ain't worried about nothing, you hear me? We ain't ducking no wreck, you hear me? Tell them, pull up. Yeah, and Louisiana, we got the best food, you hear me? Who would want to debate Louisiana got the best food, you hear me? Y'all should come down here and try that Louisiana. Good southern food, you hear me? I'm telling you, what it do, man? Ain't nothing like Louisiana, you hear me? What y'all got going? Man, you ain't never been to Louisiana, boy, you wouldn't even make it, you hear me? Man, you wouldn't even come down here and say that, boy, I promise, you hear me? Man, you get smacked around, you hear me? Somebody like you, they'll take everything from, boy. You ain't like that, boy. You get tested down here, boy. You probably got beat up when you came to Louisiana. That's why you say Louisiana ain't like that, 'cause you ain't know nobody. You ain't like that. You ain't cut like that. You ain't come from there. 'Cause in Louisiana ain't nothing but the trenches everywhere you go, from the end of the Streetport to Baton Rouge, Alexandria, Marksville. You hear me? You know, New Iberia, Monroe, Streetport. Yeah. Man, y'all ain't like that, man. Come on now. Y'all ain't like that. Y'all ain't cut like that. Y'all ain't comfortable, man. Y'all ain't ready for that. We outside, man. Where the other YouTubers at? Come on now. Tell me that, man. Y'all can't play us like that, man. Louisiana, we in the building. You heard me? Louisiana, they go down. You heard me? For real, man. Where the other YouTubers at? I'm outside bringing out the best content in the streets for real with this content, man. I'm telling you, man, ain't no telling what might happen. Ain't nothing edited. You heard me? Everything is live. You heard me? We ain't worried about nothing. And this is not the middle class. You heard me? I'm telling you. If you think this is the middle class, come down here. You heard me? 318 holding that down in Louisiana. You heard me? Louisiana is, the poorest state in the South. Ain't nothing middle class about Louisiana. You think so? You be fool. What is wrong with you? Don't be no fool. Don't be stupid. You can't be from here, you hear me? This is the South, you hear me? Cross that track, you hear me? Recognize where you at from uptown across that track. Yeah, man, shout out to Dubai, man. You hear me? Shout out to Dubai. Man, you must be on that milk, you heard me? Gotta be on that milk for that H, you heard me? You tripping. Man, ain't no good education in Louisiana. Louisiana is last when it come to education in the South, you heard me? And probably in the United States, man. Louisiana got the poorest education system, but we got the highest incarceration rate. Ain't that crazy? You heard me? The system is made to be messed up in Louisiana. I ain't no survivor, you heard me? So when you get out, you get out. Look at Kevin Gates, look at Boosie, look at NBA Youngboy, look at TC, look at Main Music, you heard me? Look at every rapper that comes from Louisiana. Look what they had to go through to get out of this place, man. Of where I'm at right now on these same streets. man. It's hard to get out, you heard me? They be hating, you heard me? Especially the police. The police are so crooked down here in Louisiana. Man, I'm telling you, man, the police is so crooked. They the biggest crooks, you heard me? Louisiana judicial system is one thing not to play with. They still under them old laws, you heard me? They still got them Jim Crow laws in Louisiana, you heard me? Man, ain't no quiet street. You might hear something that go beep, 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 you heard me? I'm telling you. Hey, but I'm really out here. What them other YouTubers that I bet they ain't out here in the streets. I bet they somewhere asleep right now, man. We out here at nighttime. And where they crime, where it might go down was, where them high rollings, where them junkies, where them meth, where them, where the real ones be at. We in the trenches for real, man. Unlike your favorite rapper, you hear me? They rapping about it. I'm ready to bring y'all the best content about it. But you better ask Scotty Kane, you hear me? You better ask HD for president, you hear me? They know how it is down here where I'm from, you hear me? Catahoula Parish, you hear me? Jonesville, Louisiana, 318 holding it down, Louisiana style, you hear me? Shout out to Catahoula, you hear me? Hey, where y'all from? Where y'all from? Let me know where y'all from. Type in where y'all from. Yeah, we in Louisiana, man. Holding that down, you heard me? Y'all already know how I go. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Number one content creator. Hey, you tell them other YouTube bit come in the streets, make some content, be outside this long, you heard me? I promise they won't do it. If they do it, I will cash app you $2,000. You heard me? All you gotta do is send your cash up. Tell them other YouTubers come outside, make some content, be out here this long. You heard me? Without no security, in the trenches, but half of them ain't from the hood, you know. Half of them, false claiming, wannabes, but they'll never bees. You heard me? 'Cause they ain't doing it how we do it. We really in the field, really out here in the trenches in the ghetto, you heard me? Well, you know how it go, you heard me? Y'all know how we rockin'. If you ever been to Louisiana, you know it's real. Yeah, speaking of real, free real bleeder, you heard me? Free real bleeder. You hear me? Free Gotti, you hear me? Free Quincy, you hear me? Shout out to TrapSquadC, you hear me? Y'all know how it go, you hear me? From uptown across the track, you hear me? Recognize where you at, but yeah, though, man, we really be out here bringing the best content, man. What them other YouTubers be, man? They be in the house, man. They do not be in the streets with it. You hear me? Because they be scared. They ain't gonna be out here this long. You hear me? They scared of what might happen. You hear me? Anything might go down. You hear me? Never underestimate your surroundings. You hear me? Ain't no telling what might happen. Somebody might be watching me in the bushes. You hear me? There might be somebody back there scoping me out. You hear me? Wait, watching me going live. You heard me? But we ain't doing no tripping because we keep it on the side. You heard me? Y'all act like you can catch that. Gotta talk slick so the charges don't stick. You heard me? Yeah, we in Louisiana, hurt holding it down. You heard me? I ain't lying. There might be somebody out here watching me. You heard me? Ain't no telling what might happen, man. You can never underestimate, man. You know, you always gotta be prepared. You heard me? But we ain't doing no tripping. I'm trying to bring y'all the best content on YouTube. That's why y'all might as well hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And them other YouTubers ain't doing this. Them other YouTubers ain't outside like this. They ain't, putting their lives at risk. You heard me? I'm really doing this. I'm really out here, man. Cross the track, you heard me? Throw them foes up, you heard me? Really in the streets, you heard me? You know? Shout out to everybody on the live, you heard me? What y'all got going? Man, ain't no getting out the track, man. Ain't no getting out the streets, man. We really out here, man. I'm bringing y'all the best content, man. It is how it is, man. That's just how it is where I'm from, man. That's how it is in the slums. Man, we in Louisiana, you hear me? You know we gonna get it how we live, you hear me? We ain't doing no tripping. If they go down, they go down, you hear me? You know? We take our lick, you hear me? But they gonna have to earn that, you hear me? Man, we gonna do what we gotta do. You hear me? Which is what it is. Just be happy. I'm bringing y'all the best content right now outside in the streets right now. While them other YouTubers somewhat sleep, you hear me? They ain't outside, you hear me? I'm trying to bring y'all the best content on YouTube. And y'all, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hey, but yeah, it do be going down, man. I'm telling you, man. You might see about 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 YNs with hoodies on. It's 99 degrees out here, but you might see about 12 YNs with the hoodies on. You already know what's going on. They trying to get it on. But yeah, though, I'm telling you, man, it really be real out here, man. I'm telling you, them other YouTubers ain't coming how we coming, man. It's really real out here in that field, man. And we out here, man. I'm telling you, man. Tell them pull up, man. What it do, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Ain't no telling how it might go, you know. But we ain't doing no tripping, you hear me? They gonna have to earn that, you hear me? Hey, we be where your favorite rappers rapping about. You hear me? We really be in the streets for real, man. What y'all got going on from Jonesville, Louisiana, Streetport, Alexandria, Monroe, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Gunsiders. You hear me? You know, yeah, Boulder, you know. Rayville, you hear me? It's a lot of places in Louisiana, Opelousasville, Platte, Lafayette, Lake Charles, you hear me? Make sure y'all go take a shower if you ever come through Kansas, you hear me? You know, Marksville, you hear me? Gina, Ferry, Fidelia, you hear me? It goes down, you hear me? Tallulah, you hear me? Norton, you hear me? What it do? Y'all already know. Jonesville, you already know how that go, man. You know, Bugtown, we in the building, you hear me? From uptown across the track from ABO, y'all already know how it go, man. Y'all tap in, hit that like button, bringing y'all the best content on YouTube right now. You hear me? And we out here. What y'all got going, man? Tap in. And we out here bringing y'all the best content where the mother YouTubers at, man. The mother YouTubers ain't out here in the streets for real. Man, we in the streets for real, man. Hit that like button, man. We in the streets for real, man. We ain't going nowhere. We out here. Ain't no telling what might happen. You hear me? Yeah, just the other day somebody just got put up, you heard me? Just the other day somebody got put up right around the corner, you heard me? Right around the corner, you heard me? See, in Louisiana, you gotta be about your business, you heard me? You gotta be about your business in that boot. Think I'm playing. Ask anybody been to Louisiana. Ask anybody from Louisiana. Especially if you're in the streets, you hear me? You ain't gonna make it out, you hear me? So my best advice is get out the streets, you hear me? Cause it ain't what it is, you hear me? You gonna do 20 to 35 to life, you hear me? I'm telling y'all, get out the streets, you hear me? But it's real in the field, man. Cause you hear me? You only got one life, and when they take that, and when they get your life, or when one of them YNs gonna spin on you, you hear me? For some stuff that happened 2 nights ago, you hear me? You know? But yeah, though, it's, the streets ain't what it do. Y'all YNs, you gotta get out the streets, you hear me? I'm telling you, it's really real, boy. Cause once you get that life sentence, I'm telling you, you gonna regret it. You gonna regret it. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. You hear me? Especially just wait till you get older. The older you get, the wiser you get. You hear me? The key, the goal is to live. You hear me? It's to live, not throw your life away. Man, y'all really know how it go. Number one content creator, bringing y'all the best content on YouTube. Louisiana Legend YouTube channel. You heard me? Represent Louisiana to the fullest. You heard me? We out here in the streets bringing y'all the best content. You heard me? What it do? Tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. What y'all got going? What y'all got going? You hear me? I'm out here bringing y'all the best content on YouTube. Man, y'all know how we rockin', you heard me? We ain't worried about nothing, you heard me? We ain't tripping, man. We ain't slipping. Yeah, for real. Like we slipping and run up, you heard me? Yeah. But yeah, what y'all got going, man? Where y'all from, you heard me? We really out here for real, you heard me? What them other YouTubers at? You hear me? I'm the number one content creator, you hear me? I'm in the streets bringing y'all the best content, you hear me? Man, I ain't know you tripping, man. You tripping, man. You wouldn't come down here and say that to Louisiana and say that to my face, you hear me? Because, man, I'm telling you, man, you know, you already know where we at. We across the track, where to pull up. You hear me? We ain't doing no boss tripping. You hear me? Yeah, come pull up. You hear me? We outside. You hear me? We ain't. You probably inside. You hear me? You ain't living like that. You don't want that. You hear me? You ain't gonna make it out. You know, the video is entertainment purpose. You was on it, but yeah, though, you come playing. Your feet gonna be somewhere lifted in the sky. You hear me? We outside. We across the track. You hear me? Pull up. You heard me? Man, we in the United States, man. We in Louisiana, man. This is a Louisiana, man. Catahoula Parish, you heard me? Jonesville, Louisiana, 318, holding it down, you heard me? I'm across the track for Uptown, you heard me? To HBO, you heard me? They already know how it go, where you at, what state, what country, man. We in Louisiana, man. You heard me? We in Louisiana, where it go down, man. Hit that like button when you at, man. Pull up. You heard me? Cause I'm telling you, you must ain't never been to Louisiana, man. I'm telling you, we're a whole different, you know, we different from any other state, you heard me? We ain't nothing like them other states, you heard me? Louisiana is a different place. You ain't gonna play with nobody from Louisiana. Don't look like nothing, cause you ain't nothing, man. You probably somewhere in the house hiding, man. You know, going live, you know, 'cause you scared to come outside. You heard me? You won't be in the streets. You ain't cut like that. You ain't come from that. You know, you ain't cut from that kind of cloth. You heard me? I'm outside bringing y'all the best. You know, somewhere inside hiding. You heard me? Scared to come outside. You heard me? Man, ain't no telling what's going on. You heard me? But I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I'm out here bringing y'all the best content on YouTube, Louisiana Legend YouTube channel. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. I do know that's what's going on. You heard me? And we ain't tripping, but I promise you, it's a Louisiana thing, man. That's all that is. You heard me? It's just a Louisiana thing, man. Man, y'all smash that like button and that subscribe button, you heard me? Louisiana, we in the building, you heard me? Where y'all from, you heard me? How y'all doing it? I'm out here bringing y'all the best content on YouTube, number one content creator, Louisiana Legend YouTube channel. You don't know how we rocking, man. What is they talking about, man? We outside bringing out the best content, man. What them other YouTubers at? You hear me? They inside, man. I'm in the field for real, man. I'm in the trenches for real, man. This is dangerous. Don't try this at home. I advise y'all, don't try this at home, man. But this is entertainment purpose use only, man. Everything is alleged. Man, it's 1:30 in the morning, man. We outside bringing y'all the best content at 2:30 in the morning, man. You know, we outside the grind, don't stop, man. What them other YouTubers got in the and we in the streets for real, man. 2:30 in the morning, bring y'all the best content. You gotta subscribe to the channel, man. You know we don't get tired, man. We in Louisiana, man. Yeah, shout out to Kevin Gates, man. Shout out to everybody from Louisiana, you heard me? Yeah, what it do, tap in. Where y'all at? Where y'all at, man? Tap in, you heard me? Reporting live from that boo with it, you heard me? Man, it's 2:30 in the morning. You hear me? One something in the morning. I don't know what. I know it's between 2:30 in the morning. You hear me? And I'm bringing out the best content. See them other YouTubers, they sleep at this time right now. They probably in the bed. You hear me? We don't get tired, man. I'm gonna bring y'all the best content, man. I'm telling you. Man, you ain't cut like that. You ain't living like that. You wouldn't come down here and say that, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm in Louisiana. You hear me? They will leave you in the bayou. You hear me? Where they would have to find you, allegedly. I'm telling you, man. You wouldn't survive down here. You hear me? You ain't ready for that. You ain't cut like that. You ain't come from that. You don't want that. Man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tap in. Hey, but we outside though. We in the streets. Where you at? Yeah, tell them don't worry about that. They gonna get what they deserve about that. You hear me? You know, they making excuses. You hear me? Why they ain't slid? Why they ain't slide? You hear me? You know you had all this time. You hear me? It's been a week. You hear me? Ain't nothing dropped yet. You hear me? You're making excuses for this and that and this and that. Man, come on now. Go catch a hat. You hear me? Allegedly. You know. They be faking, they be talking like they this, talking like they that, man, but they really be lying and, just be
running their mouth, you hear me? Watch who you hang around, you hear me? I'm telling you, because you're lose your life, you hear me? But they ain't gonna take they lick, you hear me? I'm telling you.
Out here, man. What it do, man? We in the streets for real, man. Bringing out the best content on YouTube. Man, you ain't cut like that. You ain't living like that, man. I'm telling you, man. Pull up. You heard me? We gonna show you about how it go. You heard me? I promise you that. Man, we in the hood, man. We in the trenches for real, man. Where you at? You in the house right now. You heard me? Going live. You heard me? Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you heard me? Louisiana Legend YouTube channel, y'all know how we rockin', you heard me? Man, West Bank, Kennedy Heights ain't cut like that. They ain't living like that, never heard of that. Man, that sound like a good part, you heard? That sound like, somewhere, it's safe to grow up at. It ain't nothing like Louisiana, you hear me? I promise you that. You hear me? Y'all ain't nothing like us. Y'all ain't cut like us. Y'all ain't living like us. You hear me? Kennedy Heights, whatever you hear me? Y'all call yourselves. You hear me? We're a different breed. Y'all ain't ready for that. You hear me? Yeah, we in the bayou. You hear me? Number one same thing. You hear me? Who that? Sit, sit up, boy. Sit up, God. No, boy. Whoever you is, you hear me? You better do your research, boy. Kennedy Heights ain't nothing like Louisiana, boy. Louisiana, boy. You better go do your research, boy. You know, then number one, you heard me. Louisiana is number one, you heard me. You better go do your research. Kennedy Heights, ain't nobody that never heard of Kennedy Heights. I promise you. You can go ask anybody on YouTube. Say YouTube, have y'all ever heard of Kennedy Heights? Have y'all ever heard of Louisiana? You heard me? Which one y'all heard of? Louisiana or Kennedy Heights? You heard me? Cause we ain't never heard of Kennedy Heights. You heard me? Don't know where that's at. Don't know where that's located at. Sound like that's somewhere in New Jersey. You heard me? Y'all must be somewhere up north. You heard me? Never heard of you. Oh, y'all in New Orleans with it. You heard me? West Bank. Man, West Bank, man, y'all ain't even in New Orleans. Y'all really ain't consider New Orleans. You heard me? West Bank, y'all heard me? Y'all really ain't that effective. And do your research. You hear me? Y'all, Marrero, come on now, Marrero really ain't. I mean, y'all Orleans, Paris, but y'all really ain't in New Orleans. You heard me? You know. Shout out to that ninth wall, you hear me? Shout out to the third wall, you hear me? Yeah, you don't want to talk your New Orleans, you hear me? Come on now. Y'all don't want to talk your New Orleans, you hear me? Marrero, Marrero, You know, I don't even know if you're Orleans Parish, you heard me? Y'all might be somewhere on the borderline, somewhere I don't know, you heard me? But yeah, though, I know y'all ain't in the city limits, you heard me? Y'all ain't uptown, you heard me? Y'all ain't downtown, you hear me? Y'all on the West Bank, you hear me? You hear me? Y'all ain't on that East, you hear me? We in the streets for real. You ain't in no streets, boy. You in the house for real, boy. You probably gotta go to work in the morning. You better go to sleep right now so you can wake up for work in the morning. Cause yeah, we really out here bringing y'all the best content on YouTube. Number one content creator, Louisiana Rock, Louisiana legend. Y'all know how we rocking. You heard me? Where you at? You by yourself? You in the house for real? You heard me? We out here in the streets for real, bringing the best content on YouTube. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, go and subscribe to the channel, you hear me? Cause where them other YouTubers at? They in the house, you hear me? Making all these weak comments, you hear me? Just like they got the weak content.